So because people are still talking about the death and murder of Charlie Kirk, I feel like I want to be the one to kind of be in the middle and try to represent what the vast majority of people agree upon. Just because there are Democrats and liberals who are celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk does not mean they represent all the Democrats and liberals. Likewise, there are people who are conservative Republicans who are blaming all Democrats and liberals for the death of Charlie Kirk do not represent all of the conservative Republicans. The vast majority of the people on the left have shown their respect for the death of Charlie Kirk and agree that what happened to him should not happen to anybody despite having political and moral differences. The vast majority of the people on the right not only agree that what happened to Charlie Kirk was evil and bad, but so were the other school shootings and other murders that happened throughout this country, and deserve to get just as much coverage as Charlie Kirk did. Just because it was a transgender who pew-pew Charlie Kirk does not mean that they represent all transgenders, nor do they want to do the same thing to people similar to Charlie Kirk. Just because there are Christians who have shown hate and disgust for transgenders does not mean that all Christians will show hate and disgust for transgenders. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because we live in a time where social media is the norm. People are constantly on their phones. And unfortunately, due to social media algorithms, the videos that get the most views and the most likes are usually the ones that are like from the extremist points of views. The videos of people on one side of the aisle screaming, cursing, saying horrible things to the other people on the other side of the aisle. The people celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. The people talking about the people who are celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. The videos of people of attempting to destroy visuals of Charlie Kirk. And the videos of people beating the crap out of the people who are destroying Charlie Kirk's visuals. And so on and so forth. We're constantly seeing that stuff all the frickin' time. And because we see that all the time, we think that's how the other side must think of us and how they react. Which makes everybody that's not like that quiet and scared to talk about their political differences because they think they're going to react in such a way. So this video is for the people who are the common sense rationals who are not extremists on either side of the political spectrum. The people who are the vast majority of the political side. You could be that person who didn't agree with anything Charlie Kirk stood for or represented and still be a respectful person and be respected. You could be that person who stood for everything that Charlie Kirk stood for and still be that respectful person and be respected. We need to bring back the common sense, rational, open-minded people back to being the norm on our social media feeds. We need to ignore the extremist political posts on these apps and stop thinking that they represent the whole political party. In other words, we could be people who disagree about anything and still love and have respect for each other. That needs to be the norm. Let's make it the norm.